Yo, what's good? You already done know what it is. It's your girl just came in. I'm out here. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're already a subscriber, well, Juan Brejin, you already done know what it is. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for who all have subscribed to my channel. I've recently just hit around 3K subscribers, so you already done know 3 gunshots. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, eh? And what am I going to be doing in today's video? I'm going to be blessing you guys with some information that they really don't want you to know before you go to Korea. Before I went to Korea and I searched up things about Korea, no one ever told me these things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they lied to you, fam, but they really ain't trying to tell you these things about Korea. So I'm about to bless you with some knowledge just now. So the first thing that they don't tell you before you go to Korea, you can find American foods or Canadian foods and stuff like that. It's like Western food in Korea. You can, but what they don't tell you is that it still tastes Korean. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I explain this? So for example, if you go to the store and you buy a bag of Doritos, it'll say Doritos on there. It might even have like the Korean writing or whatever. It'll say Doritos. Or you see Cheetos, it's gonna say Cheetos, or it might even say Cheetos written in Korean. It looks exactly the same, but it doesn't even taste like Doritos, fam. I'm telling you, it doesn't taste like Doritos. I know for a fact it does not taste like Doritos the same as it does here in Canada. Doritos are my #1 favorite chip, and it does not taste the same. The Cheetos 100% do not taste the same, and neither do the Pringles. The Pringles are probably the closest thing of the closest chip that'll taste just like how it does in the western side of chips or in Canada or America. But as for like the Doritos and the Cheetos, like, they're sweet. And obviously, you know, you guys probably heard or researched and came across that everything in Korea is sweet. Well, chips also fall in that category. And another thing is that they don't tell you that, like, if something is written on the package and it says it tastes like wasabi, it tastes exactly how it's supposed to taste. Like in Canada, things don't taste like how it says on a package. For example, if I bought poutine flavored chips the other day, it did not taste like no poutine, fam. But in Korea, if you buy like wasabi flavored ramen, you best believe that's gonna be burning out your nose hole. Like, it legitimately tastes like wasabi. Or if you buy a bag of chips and said it's squid chips, it's gonna legitimately taste like a squid. If you buy a bag of chips that it says there's a cupcake on the package, it's gonna taste like a cupcake, fam. I promise you. Same as like if you go to a pasta place, but it's like a Korean pasta place, so as in like it's not a chained American pasta place, or if it's not run by Americans or cooked by Americans or American style, it's gonna taste like pasta. It's gonna taste like Korean pasta. I don't know how to explain it, but like, everything tastes Koreanized. For example, like if you go to a Mexican restaurant, sometimes it'll taste like Mexican Mexican food. Like, your taco is gonna be made with like bulgogi or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell you, like, everything is deceiving. So, and if you're gonna have to buy the Western flavored chips, you have to probably go to a store that sells the food that came imported from whatever country, and that's the only original ones you're gonna find. Well, in small areas like where I lived, like I lived in Jeju, so that's totally different than if you're in Seoul. You can find many places that sell Western food that they actually imported from those representative countries and stuff like that. Another thing that they don't ever tell you is that you'll get fat in Korea. I promise you, like, you're gonna gain some weight depending on what your diet was before you went to Korea. So before I went to Korea, I was mostly eating Jamaican food. Pretty much, I hardly ever ate out. Not really, because it's expensive. Like, mans don't have any money to be going out and eating like that. It's not the fact that Korean food is unhealthy. It's a fact that I was just a fat ass and I never cooked anything, and I ate out literally probably every night except on my struggle days when I had to eat ramen because I was broke. You're out eating dakgalbi, you're eating haejanguk, you're eating jimdak, you're eating samgyeopsal literally night after night after night. And on top of that, like, it wouldn't just end with just dinner. It would be like, yo, is it a bingsu ting? It's a bingsu ting. Or it'd be like a whole duck ting, or after it'd be like a CU ice cream ting, or after it would be like a Baskin Robbins thing. Like it was always a dessert thing at the end of a meal. So that's the reason why you can potentially gain weight in Korea. Another reason why you can gain weight in Korea is because, yo, no one ever told you this, but gym memberships in Korea are the absolute most expensive thing I've ever seen. For a basic gym, kind of like Planet Fitness, like we have Planet Fitness here, or Fitness for Less, or Fit for Less, which is just a basic treadmills, weights, and some other equipment. We can pay here like $10 to $20 a month. Their basic gym will cost you around 60 to 80,000 won, so that's $60 to $80 a month. And if you want like a premium gym that has like saunas, etc., you're probably paying more than $100, $150 a month, which is ridiculous. So that's another reason why I gained weight in Korea, is because I definitely was not going from my $10 gym membership to my like $100 gym membership a month. Like that just was not fitting into my budget whatsoever. Potentially they don't tell you that you can get fat in Korea because the food is just so delicious. I don't know how else to put it, yo. Another thing that they absolutely don't tell you, that you always see, is like, oh, how to save money in Korea. I make this much and I'm saving enough money in Korea. But they don't tell you that you can in fact go broke. I'm telling you, I've been there. I know people that've been there that've been like, yo fam, you know, they're like a fiend. They're like, yo fam, yo, you can spot me dinner tonight. Like, you know, I gotta wait for that monthly pay to come in. I'm broke out here. You know why? Because companies, the stores, they really know how to promote a sale. You know, they always have a sale. I don't think I've ever walked down one of the streets in the shopping mall where there's never a sale. Yo, even at your local convenience store, there's like 1+1. 1+1 means you buy one, get one free. Bro, never in my life have I ever bought anything in Canada and bought one and got another one for free. Ever. In Canada, the dollar store is not even $1. So therefore, like, I'm always just buying stuff all the time. Like, it'd be like, yo, 50% off the whole entire shoe store. Always spending money because there's always sales. Like, they're just always taking my money. There's always sales. There's always something to buy. Like, everything just looks always so appealing and stuff like that. Another thing that they don't tell you is the two types of Korean employees, let's say, Korean employees that you'll meet either at a restaurant, a store, or etc., etc. So the first one is that the ones that cannot speak English at all. So either you're gonna have to speak to them in Korean, or you're just gonna have to try to speak to them in English. Whatever your capabilities are at that time, you know, you will do what it is, either ask for help in English, or maybe you should be courteous and try to learn a little bit of Korean and ask like how, oh, I'm looking for this and stuff like that, or easy things, even one word in Korean that can help them get by, just in case if they don't know any English, because you are in Korea. So it'd be helpful if you knew a little bit of Korean and stuff like that. Other type of Korean that you'll meet, the Korean workers you'll meet, are the ones that can speak English, but at first they don't. Like, let me explain to you. So say you're new to Korea and you're just like, yo, you've been studying for the past 10 minutes on how to say one thing, how to order your food. If you're just like, yo, soju 한 병 주세요, and like you know, you've been studying it, you know you want to order this, you know what you want to get, you're just like, yo, I'm gonna go use it. So you go out to the store now, and you're just like, yo, you're having a nervous breakdown, 안녕하세요, and they're like, oh, whatever, 안녕하세요, you know, and they're like, oh, how can I help you? You're just like, oh, soju 한 병 주세요, and they're like, oh, okay, sure, do you want one soju? Like, all perfect English. Like, you're just like, fam, like this whole time I've been having like struggling to try and order, and like here embarrassing myself, and you can speak English the whole time. Like, you're probably gonna meet one of those still. It's actually kind of funny. Like, you're just so shook and you just feel, I don't know, I always just felt always super embarrassed after, but I'm always like, oh wow, your English is so good, like, oh, that's sick, and you're like, oh really? But like, yo, you might meet just one of those type of people. You see what I'm saying? No one ever told me that. Like, I wish. It's just a heads up. And yeah, another thing you might not know before you go to Korea is if you do have a dinner with like coworkers or friends that are Korean and stuff like that, the way the food comes out at most places is that it's like community sharing. So like, yo, they're gonna give you one soup and like 5 spoons, and that's just it, and that's fine. Or, you know, they'll give you other things and stuff like that. But the thing that they don't tell you is that if you're out with your friends, you know, just expect some sort of food to be going in your mouth or on your plate without being asked. So it's like, if you're eating samgyeopsal, like someone's gonna make you a leaf, they're gonna put some rice in there and put some samgyeopsal, they're gonna put some other things in there, and then they're just gonna try and like put it in your mouth. Like, you know, just open your mouth and eat it. If you're drinking with them also, someone might just be pouring something in your glass and you're just gonna have to drink it. So that's just how it is. Like, you're gonna have to maybe feed people, and you're also probably gonna have to get fed at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you guys is that whatever I say, whatever other people say, if you're traveling, take what anybody says with a grain of salt. It's just for you. If you're researching, it's just a consideration. Like, nothing I say is to bond. Like, my word is bond to the fact that it is my experience, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be your experience also. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I take whatever I see with a grain of salt, whatever other people say with a grain of salt. Like, their experiences is theirs, my experience is mine, and your experience is going to be your own experience. You know what I'm saying? So that will be all for today's video. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed and you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and press the subscribe button. And you already don't know what it is. It's your girl, Just Kim Me, yo, and I'm out.